Welcome.
Welcome! This is my best friend. This is
my best friend.
My name is Laila.
And I'm Tebogo, Kotsi.
Yeah, please subscribe to our channel. We are here to have interesting conversations that you are terrified to have with anybody. That's what the Unsaid is about.
We need to bring back the energy. I know they cut us before, but we need to bring back the energy.
That was me trying to bring back the energy.
I saw. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is not easy.
No.
It's not easy.
No.
We get director sets and we can celebrate that we've improved. Yeah. But now they cut us to say we have to start from scratch again. But anyway, it's okay.
But we bring it back because we love it. Get passion.
It's our thing. We had donuts.
Yes. The sugar is high.
Sugar is high. Nama high. And we see Mrs. X.
Yo. Askis?
The colors. I think the pasta got.
Anywho, we're coming to you live from the Premier Hotel in Bloemfontein.
Yeah.
The date is the 26th of March. Yesterday, it was Pride, and I was MC.
Join you, but
no, you ditched me. You, but you missed out. You missed out.
I saw.
It was incredible. It was amazing. The people were alive. It was just a celebration. It was just joy. It was happiness.
All colorful. You know what I love about the LGBTQ community?
I know. I'm still learning as well, okay? So let's go.
This is one thing that I love about them, that community. The energy. The spirit,
love.
The love.
Yeah.
The kindness.
Yeah.
The transparency.
The understanding.
The honesty.
Yeah.
That's what I respect, and that's what I love about them.
Yeah.
I can never get enough of that community because of one thing. They blatantly honest with you, and they're honest with themselves.
Exactly.
It's only us, the so-called, I wanted to use the vulgar language, but I can't. As this community that we claim to be straight, that we actually violating and oppressing.
Let me ask you something. Do you think they fall under peer pressure?
A lot.
How so? Because I just saw your concept in what you say, because you'd find in most cases, most of us in society, we fall easily to peer pressure. Do you get what I mean? And then they are sort of like, I don't want to say out of society, but something different from the norm society we're programmed to understand. Do you get what I mean?
They had to create their own little
world. They had to. No, they definitely had to.
In this world that we live in,
they are not
welcome.
Yeah.
They don't fit.
Yeah.
We easily judge them for no reason.
Yeah.
And I always say to these people that are finding them to judge them, to say, but what if tomorrow it's your child?
Exactly.
Or it's your brother.
Exactly.
Or it's your mother.
Exactly.
In that situation.
What if it's you?
What if it's you?
Like literally.
Secretly hidden.
Exactly.
And majority are like that.
Exactly. Literally majority.
Now that's what I'm saying. Let this thing, now we have to go debate in parliament. How do we incorporate them in? How do we have...
Which is absolutely unfair, because at the end of the day, we're all human. Like,
at the end of the day,
like, come on,
just
guys.
Because a person chose to have a certain sexuality,
they have to be categorized. It's all like back in apartheid as well, back in slavery time as well. We are going through the same cycle again.
Big ups to the LGBT, the long abbreviation community. Nnyane, you guys have my full support. I'm 110 behind everybody in there. And like I say, live the best life to the fullest. Don't care about what happens. The only thing that I'm going to say is that to those people that are normally abusing and
taking
advantage of now just because they're coming out and they're expressing their sexuality, I swear. If not,
karma.
People will see you.
Do you know karma?
Yeah.
Not just... No, actually. It's also about the person's soul. Remember, it's that person's soul, the karma, as well as mudim. That's double-edged, and that's what people don't notice. You took advantage. So that karma is going to come to you. On top of the universe is also seeing you like, this is not what I sent this child for you to do. It's a double strike.
A question for the lesbians community, focusing strictly on lesbians.
Hectic. Ask the question, brother.
Why lekata banana soma?
What the? Hey?
I have a friend, and you have a friend. I have a friend who's a lesbian. Yeah? Like,
what just happened?
She's 100% pure lesbian. Like, Kimjita, ita. Hey, every time I bump into him or her, I don't know how to address, but normally addressing us.
I called.
He's got a different girl, dog. Like, and a bonnet. Like the hot.
I knew you were gonna do
this.
No,
I'm not going there.
I knew you were gonna do this.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get into that space, and I'm not gonna talk about it. I'll talk about it one day, not now. But Luana Bona, how you started?
Did you just backtrack and then
I decided one day, fella, you know what, guys? I'm gay and I'm happy. Ne? And one day, fella, my friend decided to say, okay, I'm okay. I'm swinging on the other side. And I'm like, okay, I didn't get the memo, gents. Like, serious. But it's fine. You must remember, I've been the one advocating to say no. Lala is straight. Lala, Lala is like that. Then Jiggy comes with a hot girlfriend. Like, super hot. It's another topic for another day. It's one of this other friend of ours, mutual friend of ours, the one on Tikiwaka, always has the nicest girls. Always walking into clubs with the nicest girls. Convert. How do you do that? Anyway, that's not the topic for today. I just wanted to raise that. One day we'll have that topic where we're discussing how Laila found. Actually, not just only her, but we had a couple of beautiful girls that actually were checking you out. Almost relationships there and there. I love it when I get you into this. I know you're gonna get me one day. I know. But I'm not putting you into that space. But big ups, my friend. Like, you should bloom up, dog. Oh, hell. There are beautiful girls out there. But to all the lesbian communities, you gotta give some guys some tips, because Mautiaba is agents. And you guys got it. You holding it down. You getting the nicest girls, but you guys are the biggest heartbreakers.
What?
Anyway, let's go peer pressure.
Me?
Yes.
Please tell me.
Poppy Act. I can't.
Oh, really? Describe this person. Do
you really want me to go there?
Please. Innocent me. I'm very innocent.
Okay, I need to formulate the story handle.
But I'm very innocent, so please tell me.
Before that beautiful girl came into your life, I get Poppy Act. We can't mention people's names.
Crap. Okay, never mind. Next. Okay. You win. Okay. Next topic. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
this is what happens when you have a show with your best friend who knows literally every intimate detail of your life. This is the curse of podcasting with someone that knows you.
Go TOV more, man.
TOV? Man, I don't give anybody an opportunity to hit on me. I'm scary.
But I get it was more of those boys on heels who can
No. I get you.
They showed you the muscles, for they're better than girls.
Multiple opportunities, but I give off the energy of don't approach me.
You know what I'm enjoying right now? Having to have that conversation with you by when we see a hot girl and it's like, she's hot. Yeah, she's hot. You know how nice.
Don't we already do that already?
Nah, but back then we didn't do that.
Oh.
Now we do that.
Because now I'm no longer. Oh. I get you.
You get it? Remember when we were in the car and then we saw that girl with nice legs and we all went at the same time?
Yeah,
that is not peer pressure.
No, that's not peer pressure.
That is not peer pressure.
Yeah, no.
Understand? But the saddest thing is that right now, when you look at society, when we classify peer pressure, we're always looking at teenagers in schools and all that. But we're missing the part where there's also peer pressure amongst us.
It's everywhere. It's literally rife. I think it's in every age. We should actually stop categorizing it into any age. It's literally everywhere. Even kids in crash are peer pressuring each other. Like literally in crash.
iPhone.
Those dollies, you remember I'm supposed to buy a specific dolly? It cost them 500 rand. Like, Shaba, I have to organize a dope party. 16, Sweet 16 is coming. So peer pressure, Sweet 16 years and no. So peer pressure is literally everywhere. It's rife everywhere in everything that we do.
And
even at work.
Thing, I was about to say that the saddest thing is that I've noticed how, especially amongst us as black communities, how difficult it is for us to actually manage that situation.
Yeah.
We fall easily into it.
Yes.
Look at a simple example. When everybody started talking about entrepreneurship and people spoke about buying a quantum, everybody bought a quantum like Oprah was giving people. You're getting
a car.
Everybody's starting a cooperative.
You're getting a car, yes. Stokvel, the whole lot. We started doing events at a car dealership. Everybody started doing events at a car dealership.
The long Facebook post. Hey, we are the first ones to start that thing, but anyway, it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
And then you look at going back to my 2000 again, you know. There's so much pressure there, like so much pressure.
Yeah,
you need to be seen with a certain champagne or a certain alcohol brand. You need to have an iPhone. You need to have a certain man in your life. You need to sit in a certain car.
Yep.
If you don't achieve those things, I remember there was one time I was at one of the clubs in 2nd Avenue, and
so
came these 4 girls into the club, and you could see gore ke bana ba le ba itswela ko kasi ke ntwela go matifanda ga ba ngena. Now here's the difference. You seeing a bunch of Bonthabiseng le Popolena ntate ba shapa ka di Peruvian ke ba dutse man ba betse bottle ice tropez eng. Now here comes these 4 girls wa bana ba itswela ko kasi ke bana ba tlatseng go tsama ko kasi. Now she's got a weave on, and I'm looking at this one. She looks nice, short dress, but her weave looks like downtown. And immediately, hey, it's like a hunting thing. These girls that are sitting there looking at them, and I'm overhearing a conversation with these other girls. They're like, "Oh, Matisha, we can cheap ya.
Yeah.
We'll teach them a thing or two."
Okay then.
And then they order. Guess what they order? By the way, Kwadagala Savan, ne, comes in a bucket, about 8 years on. Two. Now they look at the bill. You can see the eyes popping like,
yo.
Price difference.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why would you leave your comfort zone to come here?
Yeah.
Now
peer
you
pressure.
come in here because you are pressured, because you want to be someone in society.
You need to be seen.
And then there's this other girl also on here in Bloem. Same situation. Used to chill kokasi. Now she's moving up levels. You can even see on her Instagram page.
She's upgrading.
You know, she went from a 1 camera Samsung. Now she's sitting on an iPhone with 2 cameras. Now she's posting pictures in Joburg, Cape Town. I get how I feel like Cape Town. They want the white beach. They want to show you. Mati, omo mabani ka ke mo shebile ntsa go tlekisa tshwara phone. Guys, and I'm thinking, but why do we put ourselves under so much pressure? We even competing at the funeral as families. A simple funeral where you need to bury a person, we end up competing about who had the most expensive funeral. We had a marquee at the funeral. We were chauffeured by top German brands,
limousine style.
The biggest stone that we have. Guys, they are gone. They're never coming back. Tomorrow you're gonna need the money.
Yeah, the money's gone with them.
Gucci.
Gucci you can say peer pressure. I win it. Gucci you can say peer pressure.
You know why? Ever since when you're wearing it, they classify Gucci. These guys were telling about Gucci from top to bottom.
Dude, everything is like that. Even the cars we drive, the houses, come on, let's be realistic. Even our salaries are like that. Even your ratio of everything is like that. It's about class, it's about equality.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you have so much pressure, or you have been pushed into a corner to do something that you don't want to do?
Yes, every single person on this planet. Literally, every day.
No, I don't allow such.
Yeah, good for you. You're a rare
I've never
breed.
allowed it.
You're a rare breed.
And it started off in primary where I didn't allow certain things.
You're a rare breed.
Because I wouldn't pressurize myself just because you are wearing a Nike, I have to wear a Nike.
Let me give you a different type of pressure, right?
Yeah.
Your family.
I like this Satan.
No. I mean your family that you love. That is also a type of pressure that you didn't even think of. They can also put peer pressure on you.
How so?
Well, you have to live for them. You have to do for them. You have to, raise yourself to that level. What type of pressure do you call that? Exactly. Do you get? So, yes, you also have to consider that as well. You didn't, ne?
I just cut them off. Now you know what? Now I believe in one thing. I'm not gonna subject myself to making people more happier than I am.
Okay.
My happiness comes first.
Okay.
If I'm happy, then it's easy for me to project it.
That's very good.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say, now make a sure. Like for example, when I look after you, I need to make sure you're happy, but I can only make you happy if I'm
you're happy. I get you.
You understand?
I love that.
If I'm miserable, my friend,
we're both gonna be miserable.
Then we'll be gloomy.
I know we'll both be miserable.
Check when you watch that movie, John Wick. Yeah,
that was fun.
I was here.
That was fun. Oh, that was also another thing that we did this past week.
Yeah.
We got to check out John Wick. Did you realize that movie was like 3 hours long? Almost as long as the Titanic or something.
It's the same as the casino.
I know.
I mean,
but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it actually. It was actually a dope movie to watch.
Yeah, let's not spoil for people. Go watch it.
Yeah.
If you are an action fan.
I'm going to a movie premiere on Tuesday.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Oh, that one?
Yes, in Joburg.
Oh, man, so elevate. Wabana no refagela pressure. Ofagela bana blomo pressure. The next thing.
But I just na pressure in the wrong place. So I'm putting it back in me. What's wrong with that?
Oh, wait.
What's wrong with that? Yes.
Yes.
Kilo mingle ali di superstar on Tuesday.
Make the call.
No, I'm not.
I know somebody's gonna watch this episode.
Wait, no.
Make the call.
What's wrong with you? You see, this is peer pressure. This is a classic example of peer pressure where your best friend is making and hinting that you should call your crush so you can set up a Jesus. I don't need this stress.
Do you think the
Leave me alone.
have actually set pressure into this?
Yes.
Entertainment industry.
Yes.
How so?
The lifestyle, the fastness of it, the opportunity of it, the growth rate of it. Look, it's the classic example of every entertainment industry and every facet. It's from your grom. It does not matter what genre, but Amapiano, as much as it has come up with its own genre and dominated worldwide, which is absolutely beautiful because it has contributed to employment, it has contributed to opportunities, it has contributed to growth. But it still comes with peer pressure. We've seen stories, Bonabo Basta, and some of the things that with that 14-year-old girl. That girl went, you get what I mean? Simple things like that. I mean, everything in life is a balance, guys. There's no good or bad. We have to look at both facets of it. But at the end of the day, as growing as it is worldwide, it comes with its peer pressure.
Hey,
what do you think? How's Kabza doing right now? You said something the other day. The music is changing. It's coming up. How do you think he's managing? He's come up with so much sound. He's come up with so much style. He's come up with so many beats. He's come up with so many songs. Do you think he's managing? Are we still gonna get more from him, or has peer pressure killed him? What do you think his mentality is happening right now?
I think he's at a point where he's comfortable with what he's doing, and that is why you find a new kid on the block that are actually transforming this industry, easily taking over. For example, right now I heard that they've got this new sound called quantum sound.
Okay.
And how am I recently? It's what we used to listen to
Back in the 2000s in our high school days.
Like they took that song, they remixed it.
Yep.
But when you listen to it,
yes, seduction.
Seduction.
Guys, we used to have there is another example of peer pressure. So in high school, back in the day before the Facebook, the Instagram, the peer pressure was dating the taxi driver. Yizo. Guys, if you remember Yizo in the restressor. The trend was if you're dating a taxi driver or lenjaleo, you are the girl, you are the it girl, which I never understood, by the way, which is also very disturbing. So back in the day in our high school Brepna, there was this taxi and it was seduction. Yo, the sound in that taxi. Let the taxi driver or not change. But anyway,
I don't know
that guy. He was enjoying himself.
I haven't seen him in a
But he was a rock star.
Yeah.
And on a fit that sound, like it would just pump. That was peer pressure as well. That was peer pressure that I did not understand till this day. I still don't understand, but oh, that's what you saw.
Yeah, no. I can't Mr. Excellent, peer pressure. That takes. It's another story for another day. But anyway,
guys.
There's this event that we attended this past week.
Okay.
For the Red Bull. What do you call it?
Doodle art. Doodle art, yes.
Different community.
Loved it.
Vibe. Mrs. X.
Yeah, no.
Like it was so nice.
Fresh that was such a beautiful event, guys.
I felt out in the beginning, but at the end of the day, when I was within, like I was within. And it's one thing that I saw about them. They're floating.
Yeah. They are flowing.
There's no pressure.
Yeah.
For example, we were in a room where there's no pressure in terms of labels. What you drink, what you do. The only pressure was who's gonna win.
Yep. Because everybody was there for the art. Let me explain the competition. It was basically Red Bull has this doodle art competition where you can basically doodle and draw and stuff, and these artists that are actually very good at it. So the competition, Mrs. X was also part and parcel. Should we mention that? Oh, Mrs. X. So we like throwing Mrs. X under the bus. Yeah, give Mrs. X under the bus so she can tell us a bit more about the competition. She entered as well, as she's an artist as well, and it was a great opportunity for young upcoming artists because the 3 that won, or is it the 2 that won, are now going off to Cape Town. Yeah, are now going off to Cape Town to go represent the Free State. And if they win in Cape Town, they have an opportunity to go represent South Africa in Amsterdam.
Big ups to Red Bull.
Yeah,
I know
shout out to Red Bull.
Not kissing what. I know you got wings and you fly. But big ups to Red Bull for the opportunity that you give, especially to African kids.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Because they always making sure they invest in the community, whether it's dance, sports, whatever. This is the best.
Last year they took a CUT student to overseas. Why can't I remember what country? They took a CUT student because they had this fly plane competition as well. There's a CUT student that went overseas courtesy of Red Bull as well. So Red Bull is absolutely doing great things there. Absolutely.
So don't worry very soon when you see Red Bull sitting in here. So now we propose as we go. But big ups to Red Bull. Unlike certain champagne brands that don't want to invest in certain kids that are drinking your brands each and every single week. Like but anyway, big ups to that. But Mrs. X.
Hi, Debza.
Yo, I haven't seen you in a while. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Is it pressure?
No, if you look good, you feel good. It's just personal thing.
Nothing to do with anybody but you.
So we stepped into your world this past week, and it was
very nice to come across you guys.
It was you live in a beautiful world. You know what I loved? I also discovered she was completely oblivious to who we are. That's how amazing the world is. She didn't know who we are. But I'm sure you guys are not getting me.
No, I get you.
My man. I'm showing you the beauty of her world, right? In reference to what you said. there's no peer pressure.
At
They're just
all.
going with the flow. They're just loving each other. The energy is just there. It's just beautiful. They're not idolizing anybody or synchronizing or making or thinking anybody's better than anyone, right? Her boyfriend is the one that explained who I am and who you are to her.
Serious?
Yes. That's how beautiful their world is. That's how incredibly beautiful it is.
How do you guys manage to live in such a peaceful society?
I mean, there's just we just get along. We are living. We are living. We are just getting through. We're doing things we like doing.
And you're motivating each other. You're pushing each other. You're not pressurizing each other or competing with each other because it's all about growth with them. That's what I loved about them.
It is. I always want to see the next person within the room I'm
Growing,
in grow.
Yeah.
That gives me pleasure. Yeah, the growth. The doodling.
How did you end up there?
I participated.
Okay.
For CUT.
Yeah.
And then I think there was something that happened with delivering the artwork to Red Bull. CUT did not deliver my artwork, so unfortunately I could not participate into the competition. But it was a very good doodle project I did. I will send it through to you guys.
And show me her art. It is beautiful.
I saw it.
I think I should have been part of the three.
You should have been.
Yeah.
Because I saw that the judges had. There was a time where I've got this thing of reading the room. And I was reading the rooms and I picked up the two judges and I was actually reading their body language. And I saw that they had a difficult time in terms of judging.
Yeah.
That's how good.
But they were moving around. They were even starting to make me nervous.
Because Lena, when I looked at the artwork, I was a bit confused because I was like, okay, what's going on? And funny part is the one that won.
The one that won, by the way, the one who was sitting right next to me.
That's the concept.
Yeah.
Just draw what your mind takes you, even if it looks discard, weird,
wow. That's
funny,
doodling.
cartoonish. Just draw whatever you see in your mind, put it on paper.
And you know what I loved? I also loved when you walk into the what is it? Underground, where it was.
The cellar.
The cellar, right? There was also places where you, as the guest, could literally go take a pencil and a paper and start actually doodling and start drawing and making your own things as well. I absolutely love that element of the event as well.
How therapeutic is it when you come, especially art and drawing? Do you think it's something that can help society?
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want it to work for you, just try not to be perfect into
what you do.
Detail. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Get lost in it.
Yeah.
I love what you're saying.
Do you know what she's saying is very important because it comes back to how society is constructed, right?
Yeah.
With them, they are outside the societal constructs. That's why. Because they are free and they're flowing. Within society, remember, everything is controlled. We have to be a certain way. We have to do a certain job. We have to do a certain life. We have to marry a certain man. We have to do specific things. With them, they are nature, if I can call it like that. And with nature, you flow. You're different. You're not constructed and you're not limited. And that is the beauty of what is currently happening. That's why I go back to you that I have hope. No matter the negativity that keeps coming at us, I have absolute positive hope that the world is changing for the good. That is why I embrace and love such communities as Miss X has.
There's a TikTok song that just came to my head as you're speaking. But it's fine. But based on what you were saying, I wish the whole entire world or the whole entire community of this earth could actually learn not to perfect things in life.
Yes,
Because
nothing is perfect. It's only perfect
the reason
in
why
your
there's
eyes.
so much pressure when it comes to,
It's
especially,
perfectionism.
let's talk about celebrities. They want to live this perfect life, married, dating. Let's take Bonham for example.
Please join TikTok.
You the last person to say that. Well, you're the last person to say that.
No. The reason I'm interrupting you is because it's in reference to what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
TikTok is authentic. it breaks down everything you're saying, because the dream is Instagram. You love your Instagram. I wanted the dream of Instagram. Go to TikTok. It's two different worlds. And when you get to TikTok, it's the authentic world you are asking for right now. That's what I mean.
Okay. But you're the one who said I mustn't join TikTok. But
I know, but look at me. I joined TikTok.
So basically what I'm saying is that how I wish society could just be that simple. You know? Be that simple in a sense, ya gore, let's not perfect everything. This thing, ya gore, now you have to get the A grades, you have to be perfect in school, or you have to be perfect in your work. You always have to be the top person achieving. It's one thing that is killing people. There's one story that I heard where a lady they were sitting in a meeting with one of the top executives. There was so much pressure on her. The fear came in and kicked in, and she collapsed in that meeting.
Oh my word.
And after she collapsed, the senior just said, take her out and let's continue.
You're replaceable after all.
You are replaceable. And that actually sent that message to me to say, even if you die tomorrow and
they replace you.
We forget you.
They replace you.
You know, we cannot sit and mourn an MEC who passed away for 6 months saying, we need to fill that vacancy. So
pressure is everywhere. It's in every facet of everything we do.
Let me spice it up even further. Pastor, I'm sure Lilona in church.
Yo, the pressure in church. No.
We have expectations as congregations, you understand, to deliver. It's the same as men. You are pressured to say, when you get into bed with her, you need to deliver, chief.
Remember that the pressure, the father has to have a son.
That's the thing.
Pressure is everywhere, guys. Everywhere.
People would ask me to say, but you have daughters. I'm like, so?
Yep.
If God gives you a daughter, it's what He gave you.
Yep. Be blessed.
You didn't
be
choose.
Grateful. Yeah.
Be blessed for what you have been given.
Absolutely.
You understand? Yeah. It's kind of like when you're on top of a woman and you come too quick. She must be blessed. The fact of the matter is that you're on top. And then she's coming too late, Mus.
Yo, the sad reality of our world.
You know pressure sexy, like,
you know how many people think like
1 out of 10.
The sad reality of our world.
Yeah, because now, what look at this girl and you better deliver. Now you've got
better
so much
deliver,
pressure.
exactly. And you've been wanting this girl forever. You know that happened to me.
Wow,
like this happened to, like, guys, the men that chase me, like, I'm always saying no, leave me alone, no. You know there was another one the other day. I'm editing, he's still like Laila. I'm like, leave me alone. He's still on, he's still on my case. Né? There was one, I decided, you know what, Laila, for once just be a nice person and just give this one a chance. Dude, it didn't even go anywhere. It was already shooting skies and
excitement. Like you become excitement. You know what? You become, especially guys, when you love a person or you finally get that person, that excitement, you won't even last 5 minutes.
I didn't last him.
But last somebody 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
I know.
They're lying. They drank the blue pill or something. But naturally, excitement gets you into the mood. You get excited. That is why now I always say to guys, the minute you're excited and you shapa 5 minutes, I'll see you second round. Then you take out your true colors, unless you don't have true colors.
What are the true colors, Mr. Kotsi?
No, but a woman needs to be satisfied. Oh. There's that other pressure also. You need to satisfy her financially, mentally, beauty-wise, and sexually.
That's a lot.
A woman who's not sexually satisfied is the most dangerous woman on this planet.
Do you know how many pressures that is? That is a lot of pressures.
It is.
Imagine this poor man gets home and you think and that's the other thing we should also talk about in relationships as well. But I think it's both ways, guys. It's not just the man thing, but we'll focus on the man thing right now. Do you know sometimes women also have this tendency of, no, wang neglector, no, hammameli, no, he doesn't make time for me, no, he's not doing this for me, no, he's not giving me attention. Kanakoyo, this poor man, works his butt off
Sure.
to provide a house, a home, food,
Security.
everything, security for you. And on top of that, he's fighting God knows what wars at
Outside.
work.
Yeah.
You understand? So he's coming with that pressure at home. And then half it at home, there's still the pressure of I have to give my wife attention. I have to give my children attention. I have to feed my child. I have to make sure everybody... Do you know how exhausting that is, guys? Mentally, physically, everything.
Ebera fetsa and she faked an orgasm.
Yo,
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
yo, yo,
Oh, sorry.
yo,
Ex.
yo, yo,
Sorry.
yo.
Sorry.
I call.
I skissed to put you in that space.
Yo.
Ex. Have you ever faked an orgasm? You see?
Seriously?
Yeah, but there is pressure like that. Men do fake orgasms
Yeah, but
because of pressure of delivery. Sometimes you don't want to deliver, you just want to get in and get out and leave. So you fake an orgasm. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
No.
I have.
Introduction now. Just like that.
No, but I have. I have faked an
You
orgasm.
got money.
And I make sure that she doesn't look when I leave.
Yo,
That's how boring it was.
now if you bora, I don't even need to fake it. Just stop and like, hey, this ain't good.
But that's
Bounce.
rude.
Yeah. Because now
Man, he's
faking
honest.
is unnecessary.
man, he's honest. You're a liar.
It's
You're
just
a liar. He's honest.
It's just like if you meet a woman that stinks. Why would you sleep with her? Just tell her for aye guy. No. Bounce. Go
Yeah, and
bounce.
there's that pressure.
need to be
also.
You
honest.
guys, you go in as well. You see
Yeah,
the difference?
no.
Look at the age group difference. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's early 2000. Look at the age group difference. Mentality and thinking and society's programming. Did you see what just happened now?
What just happened?
Yeah?
Explain it.
You really? You want me to explain what just happened? You didn't see what just happened?
Explain it.
Oh, his thinking, Mr. X, please explain. His thinking and your thinking are two separate things. Because you would lie to fake an orgasm, he doesn't give a damn because it's about his self-pleasure.
At least right now, I'm not in a situation where I can fake it.
I get you, but still, the thinking.
Back then, when I was his
but the
age,
thinking is still.
I faked it.
Wabon? Because of peer pressure and programming.
Ah,
of-
man, this a car.
he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that peer pressure program. He has a different type of
Let
peer
me tell you, let me
peer
tell you what
pressure.
happened. So we went out back then when we were still teenagers. So we went out, three of my friends that you know. We went to Ekayen. So now they seen these girls. So they want to take these girls home. These girls, they do like brand bar. Now I have to take one for the team because I'm the one driving. Now they put me into so much pressure. Yeah, you need to take that other one who's not your type. They get the nicest ones.
Oh, you got the crumbs.
I got the crumbs.
Wow.
But now I said to myself, guys, I'm not gonna subject myself to that. You need me to take you to Brandbach. But you want me to get the crumbs. And so about you're not the crumbs. But yeah, you are not my type, honestly.
You were not a
So what did I do? Sharp, we all agreed. I started smiling with her, yada 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 yada. All got into a car, went to the student, what. We get there, we chill. Now she's expecting the whole doodling with me.
Wild.
And I was like, unfortunately, unfortunately, I am not gonna doodle. It's like, but Kanako, the friends and her friends, Manaka who chorus,
doodling.
orchestra,
Yeah.
and Kwaito Kamunana. The other one is singing, the other one is hampering. Now we're sitting in the middle bedroom. We hearing both sides. It's like Pastor with the headset, Waban, getting both sides. Well, now we are in between. Now she's looking at me and she's like, so we know what to do.
That is peer pressure sound.
Now there's peer pressure sound coming and she's like, Mudima Christ, now I'm here. And I'm like, no, I'm not here. She literally went as far to undress and I'm like, lady, watch me leave. But your friends, how are they gonna get home? I'm like, ngek, but they born. And I left them there. Because
didn't
I
succumb.
chose. Yes, that's the decision that I took. I'm not gonna say, I gave my parental guidance. Now I have to change my narrative. No, you must look the other way and take one for the team. I'm sorry. That is why from beginning, I chose to say I'm not gonna pressurize myself. That's why till today, you can see there's that ex of mine who, and I'm there's these people in your circle that are making it, they're getting all these good contracts but why when are you behind? I'm like, meh, God has a plan for me.
Yep.
And I'll follow that path.
Yep.
I am not gonna follow another man's path just because I want to look like him or be like him or be in his space. I've got my own space and I've got my own journey that I'm following.
Absolutely. Oh, and there's another thing with our friendship as well.
And she dumped me.
We didn't succumb
We didn't.
to quite a lot of peer pressure.
How many people have been saying, no, Laila is into girls, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, hey, Lon. And Luana, you'll be like, mm-mm. Up until the day when we had that party and that girl came to you and said, Lala. And I took a picture of her licking the parental guidance.
So we're going
Your
back
kids on the set.
we're going back to my sexuality. It's not peer pressure now.
But look at it. Look at it. To be honest, my friend, there was so much pressure. People kept on saying, how many people have been saying you must jump the lane?
Why?
Remember those ladies who came and invited me for dinner because of me. I had to project my voice.
They were coming for me.
And I was invited. Only to find, okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what happened. So there's these nice ladies, LGBTQ, long abbreviation community. So after one of the functions, I got invited for dinner. Come through, and I'm thinking we're going to discuss hectic things, only to find out who Laila is the topic. And at that time, Laila was into, she was on board.
I was straight.
She was straight. She was the captain of the Titanic with Captain Maverick.
Oh, I was about to
Maverick.
sink. Oh, okay.
No, you weren't about to sink. You were still with Captain Maverick.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. Man. You were dating the other.
Yes.
Continue
to that story. Yes.
She's been to the other race, by the way.
God.
She's never been into black guys.
The day I get him back.
No, my friend. I'm telling the story. Peer pressure.
Oh, okay.
It's not a fight.
Oh, okay. All right.
So only to find out, at the end of the day, there's this one lady who's got an eye on Laila. Now I'm having a debate with her to say, but Laila is not bi, she's straight. She's like, no. Now what I'm seeing Laila is on our side. I'm like, no. Like we had an hour and a half conversation about Laila. And she showed me that dungeon that she wanted to take you to. Hey, that was traumatizing. I was trumps. So, but now in this situation, I came back and I told you to say, Mutopidi, there are people looking out here for you. And they want you to cross. Designers. But what happened? There was no pressure with that. What did you say to me, my friend?
Yeah, I'm straight. Move
you
on.
Straight, move
Yes,
on.
yeah.
Up until that party.
On the 12th of December, 2020.
With a yellow bikini.
Really? We're going there now?
Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Hi, Mr. X.
Stick to the peer pressure.
No, but there was no. What I'm showing is that Laila hasn't succumbed to peer pressure. There was so much pressure from society to get Laila to jump the lane.
But she didn't.
And she refused.
No, like literally. We are here because we've never succumbed to a lot of
At the end
pressure.
of the day.
We get a lot of it. That was the point of how we got here.
It only got to that day where she chose to leave this side of the world and join the calm side.
But you know what was funny? Again, right? When I went back into myself and looked at myself, I found an old poetry book of mine, right? And when I found that old poetry book, it was from high school. Guess what was the first poem about? A girl.
A girl in a blue dress. Okay.
I don't know about a blue dress, but it was about a girl.
No, I can't mention the school, so that's why I'm just saying a girl in a blue dress.
Let's just leave it at a girl. It's about a girl.
That's how well I know you, dog.
It's about a girl. I honestly don't remember which girl. I've had so many crushes. No, I've had a
told me.
ridiculous amount of crushes.
I forgot her name, but you told
But I've had a ridiculous amount of crushes. And here's the thing with me, I
On
fell
girls.
for just straight women, as far as I knew.
Hey, but when I'm Lala, you have Lala. The reason why I was saying, guys, the lesbian communities, they tend to attract the most beautiful girls, and it sets so much pressure on guys because now guys are left with. Wabo? Let's be serious. Now, simple example, my friend, you attract the most beautiful, gorgeous female species. Bona X, look what happened last week. You're looking at this beautiful girl. She happens to walk past, and you're like, hey, Laila, call her. Guess what happens? The lady speaks to Laila. She starts flirting with Laila. Laila didn't see anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. But you attract, they become, yeah, Lala. You know how many ladies are you going to attract, my friend?
No, but let me explain it to you. Here's the problem. Well, not the problem, but let me tell you why. Right? No. I'm not attracted to a woman's beauty.
That I know.
That's why. No. Listen. I am not attracted to a woman's physique and beauty. My main attraction to a woman is her intellect. What she says and the conversation we have. That's how you draw me in as a woman. So, yes, I'm going to attract all sorts of beauties because I have no interest in their physical beauty. If you come to me and you are physically beautiful, yes, I'm going to admire you, that you are absolutely gorgeous. But the minute you start a conversation with me and you can carry that conversation with me and hold me, then you have me. But if you talk something else, you have completely lost me. That is why I attract all sorts of women. And by the way, it's not just beautiful women. I think I attract all sorts of women.
She attracts.
I do. It's life.
But you're going to set pressure on
I'm not setting any pressure. And anyway, I'm not even dabbing. I'm not even trying. I'm not even chasing any of them because I have no interest to chase them. That's the difference as well.
Now. What pressure have you experienced dating a beautiful chick?
What pressure?
Yeah.
None.
From society?
None. What do you mean? Explain. Maybe you saw something I didn't see. Please give me your viewpoint.
There's this problem, when you're dating a beautiful girl as a guy,
a woman, yeah,
you literally have to block off all these bees that are coming.
Of course, I experienced that. Yeah, of course, I experienced that.
It's also pressure, I think. Now.
I think. Hold on. You are right, ne? But I think I handled it better because of my partner.
Okay.
She guided me and helped me through it. I was very angry. I was very angry. Yeah, no, I was very angry. And she helped me. She literally helped me through it until I got through it. That's how incredible she was. So it also depends on your partner as well when you're in that situation. That pressure, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Now I remember in my situation, I always say to my partner to say, look, wifey, because you don't give me a reason to be insecure or do anything, it makes my life super simple.
It does. It really does.
Because at the end of the day, people are going to come to her, they're going to make moves on her.
Absolutely.
But it's her who controls the situation.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, like, look at Mrs. X.
And a boyfriend there, he's at peace because he trusts Mrs. X. I told him Mrs. X.
But now, doesn't this come with pressure from society, from us as other men that are looking at you, and we want you, and then we tempt you with money, like Casino yesterday? In that movie,
we enjoy the movie.
No. You know why I enjoyed it? Because it's what's happening currently in society.
Okay.
Whereby this guy sees a beautiful lady,
and he buys her.
Yes. Now there's pressure
women are for sale. But haven't they always been? Isn't prostitution one of the oldest careers in the world?
Let's not go there. I'm going to say something that I don't want to say.
Okay.
And I nearly did.
Oh my word, okay.
So, Mrs. X, the pressure of society and money and material things, how are you managing that? Because I can see you not in that space.
Yeah.
And we saw that this past week also, your world. Because a beautiful woman like you, down to earth, definitely will attract. Is it the wasp? Yeah, wasp.
Wow.
I think that the first way I've managed deviating from that energy is avoiding places where the energy is. Avoiding conversations that lead to the place of the energy, avoiding the people that enjoy
That type
going
of energy, yeah.
to the energy for fun reasons.
Yeah.
So I've found
Avoidance.
other means of entertainment,
Yeah.
people to hang out with that just ground me.
I love that what she's saying, because it literally comes to our actual topic of what we're talking about. She's actually very right. Your circumstances, your environment, the people you spend time with at work, wherever it is, you're picking up your child from crash, whatever it is that you're doing, church, you get what I mean? There's an endless line of where we get all our pressures. And she's very right in we need to learn to actually choose our pressures or where we go. And she's able to flow because she knows when she goes to a supermarket or when she goes to hang out with her friends, she knows that those friends are going to be a positive energy for her, not a negative one. So Intel, where do you go? You go every place where you know it's positive energy and not negative energy. I love that. We should actually learn that as a people, because some of the pressures we fall into is because we end up in the wrong situations at the wrong place with the wrong people. That's another trick, peer pressure.
Okay, how do we wrap it up? No, I've got a lot
I
to
just
say.
wrapped it up. I just told you,
Yeah, but you just
avoid negativity. Avoid the bad things. Look, at the end of the day, your soul knows what it wants. Learn to listen to it. It has a bad feeling how duty le someone you can feel is negative. It literally malao ase or something reacts and you feel uncomfortable. Listen to your instincts. Listen to your body. Listen to your mind as it tells you, get away from this person. The same with food. You know you are eating something, your stomach starts reacting and then you continue eating. Why are you doing that? The same with when you go next door. Somebody that hates you, you've seen, somebody told you somebody hates you, but you still go to that person. Do you get what I mean? Sometimes some of the things we before, we did them to ourselves. And that's another thing we also need to acknowledge. You chose for this glass of water to poison you. You chose to drink it. It's the same with peer pressure. Stop letting peer pressure control your life. You are the only person in control of your life. And it's about damn time we actually recognize that. Instead of always letting other people validate and control who our lives should be and what we should do in our lives. That's my rap.
God damn.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say anything else. She just said everything that needs to be said. So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, avoid. She said it. But
Go to your positive energy. Go to your safe space.
Bloemfontein DJs and lifestyle. I want you guys on for paintball.
Paintball.
We want to put out the challenge. It's pressure.
Yes.
Challenge is out there.
Yes.
If you're gonna chicken out, you must tell us on a public note.
Hallelujah.
Wabo?
Yeah.
So my friend, without setting any pressure on you, I want to tell you that I love you.
I love you too.
And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you to the moon
And-
back. And thank you for always having my back. I know I'm not easy to handle.
Whoa!
I'm a very highly emotional person who has been learning
Emotional roller coaster.
to control my emotions. And I just want to take this moment and say thank you, my friend. I know it's not easy. And I know I'm in this situation because of my highly emotional being that
But
I
you know
am.
what I'm loving about you? You're becoming more wiser and wiser. And
Yeah.
you're becoming more of a Mother Teresa than...
Unfortunately, that is my calling, the one that I've been running away from.
God damn it.
I
Now
had
I have
no
to
choice.
sit and listen to Mother Teresa.
I had no choice. How long have I been running away from it? How long? Let's be honest. No, but realistically, how long have I been running away from it?
They're gonna
Have
do
I
that
been
effect.
miserable?
No?
Exactly. So I have to accept my calling and move with the times, go with the flow, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
So without wasting any time, I'm going to wrap it up the way she opens up and say, yeah, we're out of here.
My name is Laila.
I'm Tebogo Kotsi.
And this is the Unsaid. Don't forget to subscribe.
And don't forget the crew, Lala.
Yeah? Oh.
Forget,
Thank you, crew. We love you.
Agalele bala, ow.
Aww.
Mrs. X, you look good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,